Look at this stalker. Look how he covers his face. Look, 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 look. You work for Liz Morrill, don't you? Why are you covering your face like that? You sat over there for 20 minutes while I'm sitting in here. And that little hoopty you got going on. Then you walked up here, stared at me, and then went back to the car. Why can't this lady leave me alone? Why are you hiding your face? Tell your boss she needs to leave me alone. Following me everywhere I go? I'm not safe anywhere. That's why I'm in here where there's a bunch of cameras. Hello, I'm talking to you. Shame on you. Tell her you don't want to work for her anymore. Tell her you don't want to be a criminal and a thug. Okay? See? You don't even have money in the bank here. How would you feel if somebody followed you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? In the meantime, they got other people dragging your name through the mud. If you apply for a job, they call them and tell them don't hire you, that you're a criminal. They don't want you working. They don't want you to live anywhere. Telling people not to rent apartments to you. Having people put arsenic in your food? Are you for real? You're a part of that, young man. You are a part of that. These people are trying to kill me and you're helping them. Don't you feel bad about it? Your mommy did not raise you to be that way. Your mother did not spend all that time in labor for you to turn out like this. And nobody believes me when I tell them you do this kind of stuff. Walking around with your face all covered up. Or wearing a lampshade with 2 holes in it trying to scare me in the middle of the night. All the dumb stuff y'all do. Blowing snot out of the side of your nose. Putting some type of pepper or whatever in your hand so that you can sneeze really hard. Trying to make me sick. Trying to get me infected with something. Nobody believes me when I tell them you do this stuff. Why are you hiding your face? It's very creepy. Are you going to try to hit me or something?
No, trying to for my money. I don't know you.
Oh yeah, that's what she tells you guys to say. I don't know you. But you followed me here. You followed me here and you sat over there in that black car.
I just came out my car. I do Uber.
You sat there for 20 minutes. That car is still sitting there. You sat there.
That's my car. Shut up, damn.
Right, I know it's your car. And then you sat there for 20 minutes. You came over, you stared at me, and then you went and sat back in your car.
What?
Yeah, you were making sure it was me before you came in here like that.
I look like you're not feeling my bank card is not working. What the fuck? I don't know why she's not working.
You know why. You followed me here. You weren't coming to get money. You know you don't have any money here. He's going to try to drive off real fast. Look at this crap. He's an Uber driver, I guess.
Dude, what are you doing?
You said you're an Uber driver?
Yes. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not playing.
Well, so you don't work for Liz Morrill?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
But why did you sit out here for 20 minutes?
I'm out here for 5 minutes. You're being paranoid.
I'm not being paranoid.
I parked my car. I woke up to the damn my back car in my car. Went back to my car.
You sat, I saw when your car drove up. You sat here like 20 minutes.
You don't mind it,
Look.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm dressed. Look like somebody
No, I don't think you're going to try to kill me, but they have taxi and limousine drivers working for them.
I'm telling you, I don't
Liz Morrill has people following me at night.
I believe, I don't know I don't even know that name. I do Uber. I'm trying to make money.
And they love having people who are drivers because you, in between your stops, you can follow me.
Go to the police.
The police are helping him. The police are a part of it. He's a prosecutor and he uses police officers.
Who's the prosecutor?
But why did
Tim?
Aaron Morrill is his name? But why did you cover your face like that? Then that makes no sense. With your cute face, you're beautiful.
I appreciate it, but I really don't. I swear to God, I swear my life, my mama life, my everybody who's alive. I don't know you. I did not even follow you. I really came up there. But come on, you know black people.
I know black people what? They work for Liz Morrill. Every ethnicity does.
You know black people always getting shot after some dumb shit. I'm feeling mad. I don't want nobody to see my face bother me. So I walked to the bank, came right back. That's it.
They're not gonna shoot you just for walking to the bank.
My car's parked. He don't mess with me because I can say this. My car's parked illegally, whatever. I don't got time for bullshit. I get very argumentative. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's
but you were sitting here for 20 minutes.
I swear to God, probably here for 10 minutes tops.
I saw you when you drove up, and then you walked up with your face covered. You looked right at me, and then went back to your car.
I didn't see you. Honestly speaking, you probably saw another black car here, and then I came right probably 5 minutes after. I swear to God.
All right. Well, you take.
You recording me? I'm not hiding my face. Too. I swear to God, I don't really know you.
All right.
I don't know how.
All right.
I don't want to give her money. I don't want to not working. She can't be yeah, that's why I signed the car. I'm like, how much do I have in my car? And I released my phone and everything. I can even show y'all. Let me see if I have the app on this.
No, you don't have to show me.
No, I want to show you. Look, see, look. I do Uber, and look, I just transferred $194 on April 13th, which is today actually.
Yeah.
So it had just happened recently. I'm not lying to you.
No, I'm not saying that you don't work for Uber. They hire people who work for them part-time all the time.
I believe, but I'm saying that I ain't one of them. I don't even know who Liz Morgan is.
Okay. Have a good night, young man.
Yo, be safe.
I'm doing my best. He is a stalker, and he got caught, so he's trying to play it off. I don't believe a word he said. He drove up there and he sat there for 20 minutes. He came up here, he looked at me, and he didn't even actually come to the window. He walked all the way past the bank. Because when I looked out the window, he was over here by the corner. And then he turned around and went back. Now this person right here is probably another stalker. Oh, interesting, another taxi limousine person. They love using them. Look at him, he looks like he's sleeping. You sleeping? You look like you're sleeping. Alright. So I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't one of the handlers, but I don't really know. So the guy is like, oh, why don't I have money in the bank or whatever? I'm like, I don't even know if his bank is TD. I think he came in there because I'm in there. And sometimes when it's late like this and I'm outside and I go somewhere, they'll try to get somebody to, like for example, I usually go to my own bank. I usually go to Chase. And a lot of the stalkers will come into Chase. But and they usually think they have to have a Chase card, but you don't. You can just have any bank card. So that guy right there, I don't believe a word he said. I believe he's a stalker. I believe he got caught, and the smart thing he did do was go into, okay, let me convince her otherwise. Let me show her my face. Because why would he come with his face completely covered up? And he's like, black people get shot. What does that have to do with anything, first of all? What is he talking about? I'm parked illegally, then parked legally. First of all, I don't know if that was illegal. There was a parking meter right there. So he's full of crap. If he's just running into the bank, the police aren't out patrolling, traffic police aren't out patrolling right now. So that's just a bunch of nonsense. Then he goes, I sat there 10 minutes tops. No, he sat there like 20 minutes. He sat there a long time. And he came out. He looked at me, because he was walking real close to the window, like he was staring in, like slowed down. Then he walked to the corner, and then he turned around. And it wasn't like he was saying, oh, I forgot my card, like what he said. No, you were looking to see if it was me. You got back in your car, and he was back in his car for a few minutes. I had to find my phone and turn it on. I was surprised that he was coming back by the time I got my phone on because I missed so much stuff. I can't walk around with my phone on all the time. They're always trying to hack it. So, I miss a lot of good stuff that if people saw it, they would be like, whoa, come on, somebody's totally following you. Why are you coming in the bank like that? So he made me nervous because I didn't know if he wasn't going to try to do something to me, and that's why he was covering his face completely. But then once he realizes, okay, she's right, there's a bunch of cameras in here. That's number one. Number two, he doesn't know if I'm on Facebook Live. He doesn't know. And he's up. So he said, do I look like a killer? I think that's what he said when he opened his shirt. And I'm like, I wasn't even accusing him of all that. But was that like their plan? Was that Liz Morrill's plan? See if you can knock her out or see what you can do to her or something? Is she crazy? But two guys tried to push me on the subway tracks yesterday. So that's the kind of thing she would do. She's crazy. And then offer them a bunch of money. Try to make it seem like it was some sort of accident or something. Stupid bitch. So I was trying to play it off. I was like, oh, you don't work for Liz Morrill? Kind of thing. But yet, to make him think that maybe I believe him, I don't. I know darn well he works for her. And that's why he sat out there, he was probably texting them, and they text back and forth and they say, this is what to do. Or what do you think I should do? Or let me see. Let me text so-and-so. I'll get back to you. That's why he was sitting in the car so long. And then they probably told him to try to scare me or something. That's why he was like, do I look like a killer? What do killers look like? Yeah, you did actually. Having that thing on your face like that. And then he's like, shut up. It's like, come on, man. Don't expect me not to protest when you come in here like that. And I know darn well you work for the stalker. I'm over here by Macy's. I thank the Lord for keeping me safe, all this time. But this bitch is crazy. She really is trying to have me harmed. And if I would have, maybe they were hoping I would be dozing off or something in there, And I think they must have lost me for a few minutes because I was in there for maybe a half hour, and nobody came in. And wherever I go, they come running in like a bunch of little roaches following me wherever I go, the stalkers do. And there was a bunch of them on the train tonight. So there was a bunch of them on the train. Oh my God, look at that big rat. Oh my God. Did you see that rat? What's going on? Oh my God. I don't know if I got it on camera. Okay, so I'm glad I taped that. I'm gonna turn this off now.